Welcome to the ultimate biofuel and ethanol trivia challenge. Test your knowledge and see how many of the 150 questions you can get right. Let's begin. Which toxic heavy metal was phased out of gasoline using ethanol as an octane replacement? The correct answer is lead. Which country in South America has run passenger cars on 100% ethanol since the late 1970s? The correct answer is Brazil. What percentage of ethanol is contained in anhydrous ethanol? The correct answer is 99.5% or higher. What feedstock is considered the source of third-generation biofuels? The correct answer is algae. What is the mandatory fuel blending target set by the European Union under the Renewable Energy Directive? The correct answer is Red 2. Which spirit is known for having the highest ethanol content, reaching up to 96% alcohol by volume? The correct answer is rectified spirit. What is the main source of industrial synthetic ethanol, which is not used for fuel? The correct answer is ethylene. What color flame does pure ethanol produce when burned in air? The correct answer is almost invisible pale blue. Why does ethanol have a higher octane rating than standard gasoline components? The correct answer is it has high resistance to engine knocking. What fuel blend is typically used in flex fuel vehicles in winter to prevent cold start issues? The correct answer is E70. What generation of biofuels is made from non-food agricultural waste, wood, and grasses? The correct answer is second-generation biofuels. How does ethanol blending affect tailpipe emissions of carbon monoxide? The correct answer is it reduces carbon monoxide emissions. Which grain-growing nation is the world's largest producer of corn-based ethanol? The correct answer is United States. Which country adapted E27 as a baseline standard for all petrol sold without a non-blended option? The correct answer is Brazil. What device is used to measure the specific gravity and alcohol content of a mixture? The correct answer is hydrometer. Which country is the world's absolute largest producer of fuel ethanol? The correct answer is United States. What acid is produced if ethanol is exposed to oxygen and oxidized by bacteria? The correct answer is acetic acid. What type of spark plug is recommended for engines running high ethanol blends? The correct answer is colder heat range spark plugs. What rating is increased when ethanol is added to gasoline, helping prevent engine knock? The correct answer is octane rating. Which type of alcohol is the main component of traditional rubbing alcohol, distinct from ethanol? The correct answer is isopropyl alcohol. Which starch-rich crop is the third most common feedstock for ethanol in Europe? The correct answer is wheat. What is the typical octane rating of E85 fuel sold at retail stations? The correct answer is 100 to 105. What is the common term for vehicles that can run on any proportion of gasoline and ethanol? The correct answer is flex fuel vehicles. What is the approximate research octane rating of pure ethanol? The correct answer is 113. Which country produces the lowest cost, most carbon-efficient sugarcane ethanol in the world? The correct answer is Brazil. What is the name of the ancient fermenting vessel used by Egyptians to brew beer? The correct answer is amphora. How does ethanol blending affect tailpipe particulate matter emissions? The correct answer is it decreases particulate matter emissions. What common household item uses ethanol as a solvent to carry fragrances? The correct answer is perfume. In fuel terminology, what does the letter E in blends like E10 or E85 stand for? The correct answer is ethanol. What is the typical yield of ethanol in liters from 1 metric ton of sugarcane? The correct answer is 70 to 80 liters. Who built the first internal combustion engine in 1826 that ran on ethanol and turpentine? The correct answer is Samuel Morey. Why does ethanol burn cooler in an engine combustion chamber than pure petrol? The correct answer is it has high latent heat of vaporization. Which European country was the first to widely introduce E10 petrol at fuel stations? The correct answer is France. What fuel abbreviation denotes a mixture containing 10% ethanol and 90% gasoline? The correct answer is E10. Which major city in the world mandates ethanol blending specifically to reduce severe winter smog? The correct answer is New Delhi. What is the maximum ethanol concentration achievable by standard fractional distillation? The correct answer is 95.6%. What standard blend of ethanol and petrol is approved for year-round use in all light-duty U.S. cars? The correct answer is E15. Why can older, conventional cars experience damage if run on high ethanol blends like E85? The correct answer is ethanol corrodes rubber and aluminum parts. Which country mandates that all gasoline sold must contain at least 12% ethanol, heading towards E15? The correct answer is Thailand. How does the biodegradation rate of ethanol compare to gasoline? The correct answer is ethanol biodegrades in days, gasoline takes. What process is used to separate ethanol from water based on their different boiling points? The correct answer is distillation. Which drop-resistant grass is researched as a high-yield feedstock for cellulosic ethanol in the U.S.? The correct answer is switchgrass. What is the primary policy mandate in the United States that regulates renewable fuel volumes? The correct answer is Renewable Fuel Standard. What is the correct chemical formula for ethanol? The correct answer is C2H5OH. What part of the corn kernel contains the starch used in dry mill ethanol production? The correct answer is endosperm. What name is given to petrol that contains absolutely no ethanol blending? The correct answer is E0. What yeast species is most commonly used in the fermentation of sugar to ethanol? The correct answer is Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Which racing series switched to E85 in 2007 to promote renewable fuels? The correct answer is IndyCar series. What is the proof of a liquid that contains exactly 50% ethanol by volume? The correct answer is 100 proof. What agent is added to industrial ethanol to make it toxic and unpalatable for human consumption? The correct answer is denaturant. What is the name of the dark, syrupy byproduct of sugar refining used as a feedstock for fermentation? The correct answer is molasses. What is the main economic driver for developing countries to adopt local ethanol blending? The correct answer is reducing crude oil import bills. Which plant component is highly resistant to breakdown, posing a challenge for cellulosic ethanol? The correct answer is lignin. Which system in a flex fuel car dynamically adjusts spark timing based on fuel composition? The correct answer is engine control unit. What type of agricultural waste is being utilized in India's new 2G biorefineries? The correct answer is rice straw. What is the origin of the word alcohol, which is traced back to ancient chemical preparations? The correct answer is Arabic. What is the main environmental debate surrounding the allocation of croplands for fuel? The correct answer is food versus fuel debate. Which starch-heavy root crop is widely cultivated in tropical regions as an ethanol feedstock? The correct answer is cassava. How does the energy density of ethanol compare to standard gasoline? The correct answer is ethanol has 33% less energy density. What is India's target national ethanol blending percentage in gasoline by the year 2025 to 2026? The correct answer is 20%. Which crop is the primary source of ethanol in China's industrial production? The correct answer is cassava. What name did early American settlers give to home distilled corn alcohol? The correct answer is moonshine. Which car company introduced the world's first commercial flex fuel vehicle in 1980? The correct answer is Ford. What environmental issue can arise from excessive fertilizer runoff in corn-growing areas? The correct answer is eutrophication. Which government agency regulates the maximum ethanol blending limit for regular cars in the USA? The correct answer is Environmental Protection Agency. What modification do flex fuel engines have to handle the higher volume of fuel required? The correct answer is larger fuel injectors. What material is commonly used in modern fuel tanks to prevent ethanol permeation? The correct answer is high-density polyethylene. Which international body was formed in 2023 to accelerate the deployment of sustainable biofuels? The correct answer is Global Biofuels Alliance. Which Asian country launched a nationwide E20 fuel by 2025 roadmap to cut oil imports? The correct answer is India. What is the term for ethanol that has been rendered undrinkable by adding chemicals? The correct answer is denatured alcohol. Which plant oil crop is not used for ethanol but is instead used for biodiesel? The correct answer is soybeans. Which engine type can take the greatest advantage of ethanol's high octane rating in cooling effect? The correct answer is turbocharged engines. What classification is given to biofuels that achieve over 60% greenhouse gas savings under US EPA rules? The correct answer is advanced biofuels. Which fuel system component is most prone to clogging due to ethanol's solvent properties cleaning old tank debris? The correct answer is fuel filter. What is the chemical formula of the ethyl group present in ethanol? The correct answer is C2H5. What happens to fuel economy when running on E85 compared to pure gasoline? The correct answer is fuel economy decreases by 25 to 30. Which European country is the largest producer of sugar beet-based ethanol? The correct answer is France. What is the main chemical difference between methanol and ethanol? The correct answer is methanol has one carbon atom, ethanol has two. What is the flash point of pure ethanol in degrees Celsius? The correct answer is 13 degrees Celsius. How does ethanol affect the vapor pressure of gasoline blends, leading to evaporative emissions? The correct answer is it increases vapor pressure, causing more smog. What is the primary benefit of ethanol's high oxygen content? The correct answer is it promotes more complete combustion. By what average percentage does sugarcane-based ethanol reduce greenhouse gas emissions compared to gasoline? The correct answer is 70% to 80%. Which fast-growing woody tree is cultivated as a short-rotation feedstock for cellulosic ethanol? The correct answer is poplar. What toxic, carcinogenic fuel additive was banned and replaced by ethanol as an oxygenate? The correct answer is MTBE. What term describes the indirect greenhouse gas emissions caused by converting forests to crop fields? The correct answer is indirect land use change. Which country has the highest percentage of flex fuel passenger cars on the road? The correct answer is Brazil. What type of alcohol is the main component of antifreeze and is highly toxic? The correct answer is ethylene glycol. What is the main benefit of dual-fuel direct injection technology? The correct answer is injecting ethanol only under high load to prevent. What is the molecular weight of ethanol in grams per mole? The correct answer is 46.07. Which famous historical rocket, developed by Germany in World War II, ran on a mixture of water and ethanol? The correct answer is V2 rocket. What term is used for the ratio of energy delivered by a fuel to the energy spent in producing it? The correct answer is EROI. What common culinary ingredient is produced when bacteria ferment ethanol past the alcohol stage? The correct answer is vinegar. Which greenhouse gas is released from agricultural soils due to nitrogen fertilizers? The correct answer is nitrous oxide. What protein-rich byproduct of corn ethanol production is sold as animal feed? The correct answer is dried distillers' grains with solubles. Why does ethanol resist pre-ignition under high compression? The correct answer is it has a high self-ignition temperature. Which state in India was the first to implement E100 dispensing stations in 2021? The correct answer is Maharashtra. Which state in the US is the largest producer of corn ethanol? The correct answer is Iowa. What additive is added to racing ethanol to make its flame visible in the daytime? The correct answer is gasoline. What is the main challenge of starting an ethanol-fueled engine in freezing temperatures? The correct answer is ethanol has low vapor pressure. What is the name of the annual international conference that is the largest gathering of the biofuel industry? The correct answer is National Ethanol Conference. Which U.S. president famously called for a major expansion of ethanol in his 2006 State of the Union? The correct answer is George W. Bush. What does hygroscopic mean in relation to ethanol fuel? The correct answer is it readily absorbs water from the air. What fuel blend consists of up to 85% ethanol and is designed specifically for flex fuel vehicles? The correct answer is E85. What is the name of the fibrous residue left after crushing sugarcane, often burned for factory power? The correct answer is bagasse. Which country produced power alcohol from potatoes during World War I to fuel military trucks? The correct answer is Germany. What is the primary crop feedstock used to produce ethanol in the United States? The correct answer is corn. Which famous car manufacturer designed the historic Model T to run on ethanol? The correct answer is Henry Ford. Which famous chemist first determined the empirical chemical formula of ethanol in 1807? The correct answer is Antoine Lavoisier. What is the term for a mixture of ethanol and water that cannot be separated further by simple distillation? The correct answer is azeotrope. Which North American country mandates renewable fuel content under the Clean Fuel Regulations? The correct answer is Canada. What is the primary crop used to meet the U.S. Renewable Fuel Standard volume mandates? The correct answer is corn. Which type of refinery processes corn into ethanol, corn oil, starch, and gluten feed? The correct answer is wet mill refinery. Which plant family includes sugarcane, corn, wheat, and sorghum? The correct answer is grass family. Which country is the global pioneer in ethanol blending, mandating a 27% blend in regular gasoline? The correct answer is Brazil. What type of fuel pump is required for E85 fuel to prevent corrosion? The correct answer is stainless steel and plastic-coated pump. What organic compound class does ethanol belong to, characterized by an OH group? The correct answer is alcohols. What is the major cost component in the production of second-generation, 2G, ethanol? The correct answer is cellulase enzymes. What is the term for biofuels produced from food crops like sugar and corn? The correct answer is first-generation biofuels. Which country's Air Force has successfully tested jet fighters running on bioaviation fuel? The correct answer is Sweden. What toxic tailpipe emission can increase slightly when gasoline is blended with ethanol? The correct answer is acetaldehyde. Which vintage fuel was a mixture of ethanol and benzene sold in Europe in the 1920s? The correct answer is Distillation. What economic term describes the reduction in fuel prices due to the added volume of ethanol? The correct answer is price suppression effect. Which South American nation produces 100% pure hydrous ethanol at commercial gas pumps? The correct answer is Brazil. What crop is the main source of ethanol production in India alongside sugarcane molasses? The correct answer is damaged food grains. What tailpipe pollutant, responsible for acid rain, is reduced by blending ethanol into diesel? The correct answer is sulfur dioxide. What is the heat of vaporization of ethanol compared to gasoline? The correct answer is nearly 3 times higher. What chemical process is required to break down complex cellulose into fermentable sugars? The correct answer is enzymatic hydrolysis. Which African nation has run a mandatory E10 blending program since 1966? The correct answer is Zimbabwe. What percentage of beer is typically comprised of ethanol? The correct answer is 4% to 6%. What historic event in 1920 dramatically halted the development of ethanol-based motor fuels in the US? The correct answer is Prohibition. Which country's sugarcane industry runs almost entirely on biogas-fired green electricity? The correct answer is Brazil. How does ethanol's high latent heat of vaporization benefit high-performance turbo engines? The correct answer is it cools the intake air, increasing charge density. Which auto manufacturer launched the first flex-fuel motorcycle in the world? The correct answer is Honda. In response to what global crisis did Brazil launch its revolutionary Procol program in 1975? The correct answer is 1973 oil crisis. Which ethanol feedstock has the highest EROI ratio? The correct answer is sugarcane. What is the approximate stoichiometric air-fuel ratio for burning pure ethanol? The correct answer is 9.0 to 1. What type of biofuel is produced from waste cooking oils rather than plant starches? The correct answer is biodiesel. What fuel blend is currently used by all cars competing in the IndyCar racing series? The correct answer is 100% renewable fuel. What percentage of the U.S. corn crop is currently diverted to fuel ethanol production? The correct answer is about 35 to 40%. What occurs if too much water accumulates in an ethanol gasoline blend? The correct answer is phase separation. What type of chemical bond makes ethanol highly soluble in water? The correct answer is hydrogen bonding. What is the primary chemical reaction process that turns simple sugars into ethanol? The correct answer is anaerobic fermentation. What is the primary economic benefit of domestic ethanol production for agricultural countries? The correct answer is supporting local farmers and rural economies. What traditional Japanese drink is brewed using rice, producing an ethanol content of around 15%? The correct answer is sake. Which historical figure advocated for farm-grown fuels to prevent oil monopolies in the 1930s? The correct answer is Henry Ford. What is the minimum recommended ethanol concentration in hand sanitizers to kill viruses? The correct answer is 60%. What octane boosting additive did ethanol replace in modern unleaded gasoline? The correct answer is MTBE. What is the density of pure ethanol compared to water at room temperature? The correct answer is it is less dense. Which element in fuel injectors can suffer from electrochemical corrosion in high ethanol blends? The correct answer is copper coils. What gas is produced as a primary byproduct when yeast ferments glucose into ethanol? The correct answer is carbon dioxide. That's the end of our ethanol trivia challenge. How did you do? Tell us your score in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more clean energy and biofuel quizzes. See you next time.